I'm Maggie.
I'm Debbie.
I'm Mark.
And you're watching Word of Mouth. Tonight we saw Mary Stuart.
Well, Mary Stuart is a political thriller based on events that occurred over 400 years ago in Europe.
Mary Stuart takes place primarily in a prison castle in which Mary, Queen of Scots, has been imprisoned with her nursemaid companion, Hannah. She has been there for 19 years because Queen Elizabeth doesn't know what to do with her. She's afraid she's going to try to come and commit regicide, which was a new word to me.
Then you meet Elizabeth, who is being told of the situation with Mary, and she is also being advised by her advisors on how to deal with the situation.
What you've got is a Protestant England and a Catholic France and Scotland. And that serves as a backdrop, effectively, for an incredibly intense rivalry between two very powerful women, two queens who also happen to be cousins.
It's all the machinations that go on, the intrigue and the duplicity and the who can you trust that's going on.
There's so many struggles between the powers of the queens, the powers of the church, the power of the advisors. There's just such power struggles in this whole show that it's you have to pay attention.
Well, it builds up to a confrontation, which I guess Schiller put into the play. And I think he did it in a very clever manner, because I don't believe the women ever really did meet in true life. And what he did was he built it up to a crescendo where Mary Stuart is actually asking for an audience with Queen Elizabeth.
And she finally ends up telling off her cousin and really giving her the business on not being the proper heir to the throne. She's just a bastard child. And she is a legitimate heir to the throne, and so forth and so on. And of course, any chance of clemency or leniency is completely destroyed.
Janet Mcteer, who played Mary Stuart, was wonderful. She is incredibly strong presence.
Janet Mcteer is no dainty little flower. She's a great, strong woman.
Obviously, when she was on the stage, your focus was entirely on her.
You really get caught up in her passion.
She wins you over. She's a beautiful actress.
She's wonderful. She's wonderful.
Harriet Walter played Queen Elizabeth with a little wry twist. She had a certain cynicism because she's the queen and she knows they're all going to kiss up to her.
These roles, both for Mary Stuart and Queen Elizabeth, were opportunities for these actresses to really showcase their talents, to really to show off their stuff. They are roles that cry out for real acting ability, and these women both had it.
John Benjamin Hickey played a beautifully duplicitous Lester.
His character is really impressive, I think.
Very bright man. You could see that he was a very intelligent actor, and he did well.
Nicholas Woodson plays Lord Burleigh. This is going to sound strange, but in a cast where most of the people were tall or bigger, he's a small man. And the fact that you still are caught up in him, I thought is a testament to his ability.
You do have to concentrate and follow the first act. The second act is just incredible, compelling drama.
You need to be well rested when you come, because it is a roller coaster.
There's a lot of words. There's a lot of dialogue going on at all times. There's really very little quiet time, and it's quite a long show. So to have that much dialogue going on constantly almost took work, not only for the actors, but for the audience to stay focused and stay involved in the show.
I did like it. I did struggle with it, but overall I liked it a lot.
It's not light and easy and an entertaining evening. It's work.
I really, really enjoyed it. I thought that, you know, whether you're a student of history or not, This, as I said before, is a very compelling drama.
It is not something I would recommend to all my friends. There are certain people who either are history buffs or more serious theater people who like the intensity, who I would definitely tell them to go to. But for people who are coming to see one show or two shows on Broadway and are looking to be entertained in a more lighthearted fashion, it's not something I would probably tell them to go to. But again, those who are dramatists and serious theater lovers, especially history lovers, I would tell them it's something to see because it was impressive.
I would tell my friends to go see it. I don't have any reservations at all. I would also tell my friends, read up a little bit about the story beforehand. Learn a little bit about the history. And I'm not talking about a lot. I'm not talking about taking out textbooks and reading. I mean, there are things on the internet where you can pull up a page and learn the background of the story between Mary Stuart and Queen Elizabeth. You do that, you're coming into the play, and the first act is not nearly as much work because you really have a sense as to how it all got there and how the stage is set, so to speak. Doing that, I would recommend this to anybody.
I cannot believe that you came here purely out of cruelty. So say what you came to say then. Say to me, you are free.